Am I live? What's up? Just what's going on? Hey, I'm live. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, nice. So, yeah, okay, back in the game, I guess. Nice. Let me just move this so I can just move the windows. Sorry about this. 1 second. I'm gonna put that there. I've upped the bitrate from 5 MBs a second to 7, and it looks like it's holding stable. So we should be good. Sick one. Okay, cool, cool. So I've just been standing here just to regain my sanity for about 5-6 minutes. And it looked like it worked right now. Before we were at ... and now we're at a slight headache. So yeah, that's pretty good. Because I know going into the sewer with low sanity is really dangerous. Because the water monster spawns. But if you've got a decent level of sanity, then you're fine. The monster doesn't spawn. Unless you stay there for too long a time, I think. Daniel, I thought we were at good sanity. You just got a slight headache, dude, chill. And a few cuts and bruises, okay. System. The purpose of the inner sanctum had always been to study the orbs and find a way to force them to yield their power. However, he was still unaware of this. Ooh, spooky. Nice that we got some light here. Roast battles. Cool.
You're conserving water for
How did you know?
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent.
You don't just get damaged by that. What?
For all sorts of purposes.
Seriously?
Well,
That was like this high a jump.
but mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
And you can't lose sanity while being inside of a flashback. So it's cool not to use the lamp there. What are we actually here to do? Because I got the what you call it? I've got the vaccine. Possibly have to redirect water. I think that's an issue. Be a big issue if there was a water monster, which I'm glad there's not. Come on, you can make that jump. There we go. God damn it. This is annoying. Oh, can I just do this? Seriously? Go all the way back around. Oh well, whatever. Best way to start off a stream, am I right? Wait. Oh, I think that's just one of those normal crying sounds that you could just hear. You know, those regular crying sounds you hear. Dude, I need to turn that thing. Is that not the highest point in this? Oh, there it is. Be here and jump. What is the deal? Let me just do this. Why is this so tricky? This is harder than some of the Minecraft parkour maps they have. Okay, stop there. Shift jump. Shift jump. There we go. Redirect sewer water.
7th of August, 1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon, where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
Interesting. I was just setting on my phone there so I can look at the chat. Huh. That's not good for my sanity. Well, let's continue onwards, I guess. No problem. The only problem is when my sanity gets too low. But that is never good. Slight headache still. My vision was warping a little bit. Let's carry a rock for safekeeping. And let's see. Boom. But that didn't work. Let's try another rock. Same with the chain. Yeah, there we go. Ingenious. Wait, is there anything actually over here? I guess you can just kind of walk around. Yeah, no, okay, that's fine. Redirect sewer water. That's a loud noise.
Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying, but Alexander...
I picked this up at the very wrong time. Ah, well, whatever. And it's gone. Still just a slight headache, no problem if it's just a slight headache. But you gotta be really careful if you drop below, because then the water monster appears. Let's stick to dry land for now. Daniel, chill, you've just got a slight headache. I didn't read... Was there any sign on this? Maybe that just turns off these things. Yeah, alright, cool. Don't you dare. Redirect sewer water.
9th of August, 1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this
I got my bottle's almost like half full before it was only this full yesterday, so I got double the water.
I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we hadn't graced the orb's true potential.
Don't you hate it when water goes down the wrong
might
pipe?
turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
I also realized my face cam was a bit annoying. Not annoying, but it was a bit distracting yesterday. So I've reduced the opacity and the brightness and the speed of the thing. Pipe worker. Sick. I believe that's all we need to do, right? Let's try and avoid anything. The water. Well, staying here for too long isn't going to help. That's just in Daniel's mind. It's not real. I'm walking into a dead end. Big problem. Because if I stay for too long, that monster's gonna spawn. No, I could just use my lantern. Hey, it's a fish! Yeah, forgot that this is not the way. But as long as my lantern's on, my sanity shouldn't drain, so no problem. Okay, it's this way, I believe. Yep. It spawned. Fuck. No, I'm dead. I'm straight dead. How do I get up there? No, I'm dead. I'm straight dead. The thing blocked my path. I couldn't get past. What? Okay, I'm good now. Thanks for creating a bridge, though. That's very nice of you. The red taint. That's from the wall. That's a grotesque image. Head is pounding and hands are shaking. Let's refill the oil. And climb down the ladder because a tiny fall damaged me quite a bit. So this would probably do quite a bit. Rose petals. Cool. That's where we came from, right? Prison. Prison Northern Block. I wonder if we go back after doing all this stuff that the monsters are still there. They might be. What's here? Is there anything? Won't budge. Alright, cool. Let's continue. Don't need the lantern right now. Might need it here, actually. Been vaccinated, so all is good, and the water's been drained out. Nice. Sewer. This place is dangerous, so I gotta get focused. There's no problem. If I die, the monster despawns, but let's try and avoid that. I can't imagine there being anywhere to hide here. Let's just see if this works. Looking at the monster, it lets them see you. Like if you do that, they can kind of see you. So, don't look at them. It's like, if I'm looking here, they can't see me. But if I do that and it's right there, it can spot you. Oh, but it's so annoying here. Like, that monster can one-hit you. That's the stronger type of monster. I put that on my thumbnail this time. I really do like the thumbnail for these live streams. It looks like it's me versus them, like I'm about to get into a fight or something and win. Like, I made my character a bit bigger. And I naturally have really broad shoulders, so when I made the head size of me and them the same, my shoulders are wider, so it looks like I'm bigger. Which, probably isn't the truth, but, it was a fun idea, and I enjoyed it.
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me go! Please, don't take me! Nobody
You can't lose sanity in flashbacks. Good thing I read the wiki. Not too much, just a tiny bit. Just to brush up on the mechanics. And I was reading the lore entries for the monsters. It's super interesting. Like, just reading the Amnesia wiki is so interesting. Items usually glow, right? And that's the shadow. Ugh. I don't like how there's a time limit, because I'm not going to sprint here, because that's going to make way too much noise. But to be fair, as long as I don't hear the moose sound, the moo. Okay, that was behind the rocks, I'm fine. As long as I don't hear the sound, I'm good. No problem there. I can't reach that high. Okay, no problem. Let's just continue on. Slowly and steadily. Okay. Few drops. Damn it. I think if you had like a clear mind or just a headache or something, then there'd be no issue. So I've got to slow down the thing, but I'm not exactly sure. Do large ones? Oh, I've got a diary entry. Okay, 2 levers. Okay, so you can listen to the noise. That sounds quite fast. That's slower. That's very slow. I'm assuming it's just the opposite on this one. Yeah, that slowed it down. Cool! Huh. Pays you to check the diary. Of course he's gonna be right there. Oh, fuck, he's seen me. He's definitely seen me. Why am I not crouching? Fuck. I'm dead. Close. So damn close. I should have gone, closed the door, done something. But I decided to hide behind a pillar that was that thick. I am a genius. But okay, no problem. Let's just go back out. Oh my! I was not expecting that whatsoever. That was terrifying. He was right there. This isn't dark by any means. So, but they haven't broke down the door. That's closing the door, not a good idea. You can kind of see through this gap. Okay, cool. I was under the impression that monsters despawn when you die. Yes, I was wrong. That's no. Wait, did I see him there? No. You probably can't see because the bitrate's a bit too low to like process dark stuff. Because when the light's on, the lamp's on, I checked back the live stream, it looked fine. I've upped the bitrate by 2 megabytes a second, which is 7. YouTube recommends in between 4.5 and 9, so I've gone from for 7 because my internet speed's 15. So if I'm what did you call it? If anything else is going on in my home or in my Wi-Fi, you know, my parents using, my brother's using the internet, so I can't dedicate all of it to it because then if I don't have that much bandwidth available, the stream will like get jittery and skip frames and all sorts of stuff. That's not great. Wish I had faster internet, but there's really nothing in my area. So I'm on BT Fiber 2 or something. 67 down. I get 50 on my computer in my room, but that's far from the router. So I get 50 down and like 15 up, where I'm advertised like 67 down and like 20 up. Oh, there's so much fog. Like, I don't know if that's a wall or that's the creature, because they're both the same color. And it's so foggy, I can't see in the distance. So I'm looking for a loose one of these bars that I can jank out. Jank out? Is that a word? Yank out is the correct term, I believe. I'll just stand up, because I don't think the monster's here. And if he is, I'll just hide somewhere. Oh, loose pipe right here. Monster? You gonna appear? Because I assume you use the loose pipe to jam the spinny thing, because I slowed it down, and I can stick it with the pipe, and it should get stuck, and I can move through. And I assume one of the monsters will appear. And those monsters are very powerful, as they can kill you in one hit unless you've got max stealth. Don't have max stealth. No problem. Hey, a slight headache and a few cuts and bruises. Decent. Anything here? No. Cool, cool. Didn't just go in a circle, did I? Those are just corpses, right? Nothing to actually worry about. For me, at least. Not for Daniel. He goes crazy. Yeah, this is the corpses of the grunt.
Daniel, turn around this instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
He was missing his eyes. I thought the brute and the grunt were like friends. Not friends, but they were both servants of Alexander. So they should at least be working together. But I guess, one got mauled by the other. Or it could possibly be, the shadow that's doing this. That also makes a lot of sense. Have I reached a dead end? What's up? Was there another way to go? There's nothing in here. There must be something in here, right? Not just a laudanum. Huh, I guess there's not. Let's continue. I'm gonna go this way. You out there? Yes, you are. That's the purpose of this room, I guess. But there's nowhere to hide in it. Broken down the door. I hope I'm safe. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. It's up to the AI, the gods of Amnesia. Seems like he hasn't come here. He might have moved on. Yep, moved on. Cool. I'll stay crouched because it makes less noise. Like, when I was younger, I was so terrified to go past the prison level in this game that I just deleted Let's Play files that I'd worked on. Like, that's... Oh, I think it broke down this, so I can go past. I just deleted all the old Let's Play files. But getting past it, like, this is obviously a scary game, but it's not that bad. Like, it's fun. Maybe I think that's because streaming. Like, I got 1 or 2 viewers that weren't me in another tab. Fucking cunt. Damn it, I stood up. You can see me through here. That's a big problem. It's not a good hiding spot. He made the noise, but I can't see him. That's very annoying. Because watching me right around this corner or something. Laudanum. Nice. This is actually a bad idea. I read that if you throw rock at them, it stuns them momentarily, but causes them to run at full speed. Because when monsters spot you, there's like kind of a build-up time to their like running speed. Oh no. That's not good for your sanity. I should not be doing that. Okay, I assume that you throw the rock over there and then just run around or something. Maybe not run, but like just can't do what I'm doing right now and just sneak around. Where was the rock I saw earlier? It was around here, right? Well, I know he's over there, so I can go over here. And I'll be fine. Where was the rock? I've definitely gone past it now. Huh. I was crouched when I saw it, so... I'm assuming it's gonna be lower down. Yeah, I think it's probably here. Hopefully this is... yeah, this should be big enough. Oh no, he's definitely coming. No, don't hit the wall. Well, this was useless. He's just gone off on his own. No, that's a dead end. And what was the point of this? Oh no, I had to go there, didn't I? No, that's perfect then. Okay, cool. We've bypassed that section. Now, hopefully this is... He's seen me. He's most definitely seen me. Hopefully I can outrun him. Oh my god, that was close. That was close. I think some parts of the game, they're scripted that you just kind of have to run. Like, there was a part in the prison, I think, when you're within like 10 meters or so, maybe like 20 meters of the gate. It just spawns behind you no matter what. And you just have to run when you hear the music. Just don't look back, just run. Never any escape. This place feels safe. I hope. You can't get attacked here, right? This is like a sort of hub area, I think. Tinder box. Nice. We've got plenty of tinder boxes. Let's just use them, because I feel like we're going to be here for a while. Still a super creepy place, though.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander,
Yes.
soon I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
What's over here? This side. Laboratory. Okay. Oil, nice.
Help me.
Oh, spikes.
Who's the switch? Thank you. You have my gratitude.
Hmm.
My name is Agrippa. Who might you be? Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander?
So they got the voice actor for Daniel to recite all the documents and stuff, but he doesn't have lines here, like while talking to Agrippa. Huh.
You worry too much.
Strange.
Alexander is toothless without an arm. He has one. That's not very promising at all. The sector is basically impenetrable, but guess the why more. It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my arm, a long time ago. Really? Well, if you Tell the truth by all means. Seek out the pieces of the broken orb and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak matter, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
The choir and the transept, the 2 most terrifying places in this game. Cannot be opened from here. Cannot be opened from here. That's creepy. There's nothing in there whatsoever. Nothing in there either. What is going on with this place? Ah, meat. Nice. Flashback.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. The taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. Because I can't spit volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
What the hell happened? Why did you freak? He just took a really deep gasp. Was that just some dust in there or something? Apple. Nice. Oh, I should try and throw that in Agrippa's mouth. What is going on here? Let's not search for the apple. I feel like I should check out the other 2 rooms that I passed by.
I hate to bother you,
Okay.
but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Weyer, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help me. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic, to free me from this husk of mine.
Agrippa, the dying man, seeks a note written by a man named Johann Weyer. Heavy doors blocking the path, and orb is needed to enter the inner sanctum. Its shattered pieces lie scattered in the torture rooms. Those places the torture rooms acquire and the...
Me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important, you know. Baron Alexander
Hey, Aaron.
has sustained my soul in this dead husk for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
Well, yeah. But yeah, so the game has 4 endings. 2 of them, like, we're not going to consider, but because one of them is just you just don't do anything in a certain level and you just die, and that's basically game over. Or the other one is just like just don't do anything in the very last level, and you die as well. So those 2 we're just not considering as options, right? But the other 2 is we'll get to it. I always spoil games by doing this. Well, I mean, I didn't always, but I did it with Fable. Something must be wrong with the machinery. Okay.
9th of August, 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. the shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Yeah. It's pretty cruel, like, Alexander made Daniel torture all these people. I won't budge. Okay, so let's continue then. We checked out everything, nothing really important then. I want to jump, but I know it's really bad. I don't like games with full damage. Like, I like how in Borderlands you can just... At least in Borderlands 3 and maybe 2, I don't know about the first one, but you can just jump, yeet yourself off buildings, and you're perfectly fine. No problem whatsoever in that. Let me just check the quality, since I did up the bitrate. It looks pretty good on my phone, actually. Yeah, it's quite decent. Nice. Not sure how much better it is than before. It should be quite a bit better, at least.
Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe there's other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
Interesting. Can I turn them off? No. I wouldn't do it, but like, it's funny to say. Alright, into the chancel. Chancel? Chancel? I do that a lot. If there's a word I don't know how to pronounce, then I just pronounce it in loads of different ways. And then just go, I don't know, at the end. I do that a lot. Because, to be honest, a lot of words... I've heard Americans say them. And I'm British. So a lot of the times those words just don't sound right in my accent. So I've heard like 90% of the words from people around me in England. But 10% of the words from like online... Not online, but like TV shows and stuff. And most TV shows have American actors and stuff. So, quite interesting. Oh, this place is so open, there's nowhere to hide if things go wrong.
Just a little further.
It's like Morpheus
Oh,
descending
what?
into the underworld.
Are you
Dude,
hiding something?
no.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
You can't be captured, died, whatever, in...
Remarkable.
You can't die in flashbacks, can you?
Following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
What am I supposed to do? Just hide here? There's no way out. You know what? Fuck you, man. Come at me, bro. Do your worst. I feel like that was scripted. Yeah, you have to carry on. Unless that respawns me, that's a problem. Because I'm pretty sure that's part of the story, like, you can't avoid him. You wake up in a jail cell? Yes. Is this a jail cell? Hallucination? Certainly I didn't respawn. I'm assuming this is some sort of hallucination. Hey, it's the OG Stefano. Gold and everything. Wait. Did I just respawn? Was this not the scripted part? All is lost. I must once start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I have tried everything, but have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to pierce it together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, And even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? But I was like over there, over there, or over there, I can't remember. I have no idea where I came from. My sanity's ... That makes sense though. Which way did I come from? I'm assuming, yeah, I came from over there. Is there a monster over there? I don't know. Well, I'd best just continue, I guess.
Of August, 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence?
But they are innocent, aren't they?
All wicked men.
He's been lied to by Alexander.
Of it constantly.
He stole innocents
Still,
and brought them to his prison, tortured them, and extracted their, like, vitae, which can only be extracted through torture, apparently.
The different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively.
And using the visa, he's powering up the orb so that he can open a portal to a different world, the world he actually comes from.
I shall be ready.
Bucket of tar. Cool. It won't budge. Okay. Check out the other room then. But this place is so open. And I'm assuming that's just like fog and stuff. But there's no ceiling. Like it's high enough to the point where the fog covers the ceiling and you just don't know where it is. Because we're miles underground at this point. Maybe not miles, but like a few 100 meters at least underground.
The shadow. It's close now.
Electricity. Very potent for... That was a bad idea. Mystic barrier. Alright. So we've been everywhere now. So that's the place where you go once you collect the orb from those two places, the choir and the other place.
Still time witnessing them. If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me. How dare you?
I'm still very much insane. I guess let's return to the nave. I'm kind of confused as to what's happening right now.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
So what's happened since then? Anything new? Nope.
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways. but he has grown impatient.
So, what am I supposed to do right now? I'm completely insane, but there's no real puzzles to solve. And standing under light for 10 minutes is kind of very boring for you guys. We've already checked all of these. There's nothing in here. Obviously, maybe something changed since the monster captured, caught me or whatever. Apples respawned. Let's try and throw it in Agrippa's mouth this time.
Is she dead? Dead. Good to see. Why me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Reyer.
That's fun.
You never heard of Johann Reyer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man.
Maybe one of these places is like opened up or something? One of the other two doors? Okay, so there's nothing here. No items or anything. That one won't budge. And this one I've checked and yes, the machinery's not working. Yep, okay. Did I miss something in those rooms earlier? One with the 4 doors. The big room. Did I miss something in there? Oops. I've got 5 oil left. I'll put that in when I get to a place where I need it. Right now I kind of know this place, so even if it's quite dark, it doesn't really matter. How am I doing? A few cuts and bruises, not too bad. Oh yeah, let's just do that. I so want to just jump over things, but I can't. Because so much full damage.
My pupil. Yes, I do think. No, don't kill her.
Okay, I'm assuming I've seen everything in here. If any of you in the chat know, which I'm not sure there's any of you there, but like, if there is any of you there, then check if there is. Just tell me what I'm doing wrong, because I'm kind of confused. Is this open now? Won't budge, okay. We'll go right, then left, then straight. So I must have missed something. Or maybe like a lever to open the 2 doors inside the thing. Possibly. Because this... Oh, did I even open this door? I might not have. Oh, wait, that's where I came... That's where I woke up. Okay, I'm confused. Is there anything here, maybe? I guess not. Okay, there must be something here. Sounds of machinery. Touch the hammer. Is there something I can use? Chisel, crank. Possibly I could open this with a hammer and chisel? Won't budge. Okay. Well, I read lubrication somewhere. It's probably laudanum, but then I read that as lubrication. Tinderbox. Got to find a way of opening that, probably using acid or something. Okay, so there's nothing in here. I've checked over there. I could have sworn that you were supposed to like end up in the prison cell. Like you get caught there by that monster that I ran into. And it takes you to the prison. But there's nowhere else I can go right now. Did the game glitch or something? Did I teleport to the wrong place? I'm very confused. This still won't budge, right? Okay. You know what? I'll look up a guide. There's no real use in wasting your time anymore. Any more of your time? Chancel walkthrough. Okay. One leads to the nave, to the inner sanctum, to the machine that powers the sanctum's protective shield, and one leads to the room filled with statues, bookshelves, blood-covered altar. That's where Daniel respawns in case he gets hit by a gatherer. Okay, that's what happened. Before Daniel figures out, he's only other area accessible from the nave. Before Daniel has to figure out how to get to the transept in the choir. Chancellor. Oh, I have to go to the transept and the choir. Huh, okay. One of the two areas. But how do I get there? I've checked. Like, what's wrong? I'm confused. Like, these I've all checked. I have to get these open. And I'm assuming I have to use the machines over there to open it up.
I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old thing, building temples out of caverns.
Oh, did I somehow miss this? Is there anything up there? No.
Watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers do have unseen 2,000
Did that do anything?
creation. The orbs.
I'll leave it open, but no idea what that actually did. Do I step on this, maybe? That is the world's most unstable chair.
They sometimes consume themselves or break, then used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. So all I found spared my life and returned to where I found him. I know because Alexander took it and put it to Brazen Bull.
Okay, there's literally nothing in here. Huh. Oh. Then now I assume that the machine works and I just wasted 15 minutes. Ah. Oh well, in the comments I'll put skip from, say, 40 minutes to like 54. Because I'm just wandering aimlessly, apparently. That was a bit frustrating, but like, there was no way I could have known that what was up there, right? I just kind of stumbled into that somehow. Shouldn't be wasting this much oil. Yeah, it's not a good idea. Go back to the dead end. This bit can't be opened. Okay, now we can open the doors. Yes. There we go. And my sanity's back, mostly. That was frustrating. But fine, it's all done. We've got it. It's good.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
And now we go to the prison, maybe? Or do we have to go to the choir first? Choir, transect. I'll do the transect first, because I don't think there's any brutes in the transect.
Dad, good to see you. You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Thanks. Now the truly scary part. Ooh, splashy monster. I need to collect some of its mouth juice, its saliva. It sounded like that noise was coming from my phone or something. That is some, like, sort of, what is it, binaural or something? Where it sounds like it's coming from inside your room or something. Remains. And that's filled with, tartar. Or something. Which is a recipe part of the recipe that you need to free Agrippa. Which is actually the only real optional. I guess that's like an optional side mission for this game. But you need it for the good ending. Okay, 3 orb fragments in here. I don't know where the light's coming from. We're miles underground. But this just looks like a regular building. But open spaces in this game is like...
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Okay, looks like there's 3 rooms. And then an upstairs. Actually, there's probably not of any use to use that. These are all basically ancient Christian torture methods that were used in medieval Europe, where this person gets hung by their hands and a weight attached to their feet, and eventually they just get torn in half. But that's over the course of days. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. That's like days of like pain. Orb fragment, but first I'll check out this crank, see if it does anything. I'm assuming you just do that, like pull something up or something? Maybe it pulled it down. I'll pick up the orb and hide. In case of any monster. I'll leave one door open maybe. To see if I need to hide, I can just duck in there. Duck in there or dip into there? How do you explain it? But this place is so vast. If a monster comes... Actually, to be fair, that might be a good thing. Because if a monster comes in here... A brute is faster than Daniel, but a grunt is slower. So if it's only a grunt, and I don't think brutes are only in the choir.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his
No, he's the
lies
one
any
who's lying.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
Maybe they are criminals, but like,
Set a man on
this
fire.
still isn't worth that much punishment.
Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Oh.
No, please. I'll do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
This is... Like, this makes me cringe, but because it's so horrifying, not because it's cringy or whatever. It's like, they would sit a person on there. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. So what they do is they torture them to get the vitae. Like this one is, they sit them on here, so that goes up. It goes up, and slowly, over time, as gravity works, slowly goes down again and again and again as they're tied to these chains. And then they stretches you out with this guy, and what they do, they take you off just before you die, give you the amnesia potion, the stuff that Daniel took in the beginning. The red stuff, the pink drink on the ground, was part of the amnesia potion he spilled. And then they do it all again. Because the torture, like whatever the torture does, it releases the vitae, which Alexander captures to use for his experiments? No, not experiments, to create the portal, to power up the orb. It's real freaky. Hey, it's a rat. Ah, freaking out. Oh, they're being sawn in half. That sounded like they were running on a treadmill or something. I know they don't have treadmills in these days, but still. Yep. So, they put them upside down, so all the blood goes to your head, and then start sawing you from ass to head. It's awful. So awful. This one, I guess, is less repeatable. I could probably get me demonetized. There's a piece of orb there. Let's check in here first. That's just the blood. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The sword between his legs has lodged himself in his hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. So he bled to death. But since he was upside down, it took so long because all the blood was in his head and it was keeping him alive as long as possible. Picked up the orb piece. That's 2 out of 3 from this place. Now let's go upstairs. Now the choir is the truly terrifying place between these two. It's outside, which I'm not sure how it's possible considering how far underground we are. Possibly the castle was built on a mountain and going down we've run out of oil. That's the problem. I've only got 1 left. Hey, it's another one of Alexander's paintings. And this painting, it looks different as well for different sanity. Although on the wiki this just looks the exact same, just different colours. Like the sky is like yellow and blue instead of red and grey. Just looks like a brighter version of the image. More oil, that's useful. Okay, that's one of the things that, There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creatures can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you're about to apply, then continue with the actual act. The point of the presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, and it will trigger itself into great fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it would provide more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that it'll be all for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Like, he just makes them forget, so we can torture them again with the exact same fear. Because they get broken after the first time, their mind gives up. So it makes them forget. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I've become. I'm not blind. I'm a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. So he's from the other world and all that. He got banished or something, and he became the baron of this castle. But now Napoleon got defeated or something, and the Germans or the French or whatever are coming to kill him. So he wants to return home, and he can only do that by torturing people, extracting the vitae, and powering up an orb to create a portal back to his homeland.
Daddy, good to see you.
Hey, Agrippa.
Powerful. Not the way I hoped for. I've done all that I can to escape this prison, but now I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
Alright, now to the choir. So there's no monsters in there then? Just like, horrifying images of humans being tortured. Tinderbox, nice. Another tinderbox, cool. Another one of these things, nice. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spewed their politics at each other, while I sat quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I'm the one and same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I have seen them take their fathers' places, and they will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. So really, he just wants to go home. Agrippa channels Weyer. Weyer taught me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and he still insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is, and has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Wyatt claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Wyatt told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tempter. So tempter I got from lowering the meat into the well, and the kraken monster thing. It's not kraken, but it's like a anagram of kraken. So the kraken chomped on it, and the mucus in the kraken has tempter. Vitae is from torturing someone, and paralyzer, I'm assuming this. Sorry, my chair is really uncomfortable. And paralyzer, I'm assuming we're going to pick up on the way. The poisonous fungi, so a fungi we have to collect, should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human's victim blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture section. I have to go back into where I just was and scoop out the blood from that little thing underneath the saw thing. Tempter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Carank. Because AE is an A sound. Carank. The water-dwelling Carank. I have to address Wire with this, as he will supply me with the host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Okay. Ooh, laudanum. Nice. Let's just go back. Since there's no monsters there, there's no real risk. I'm losing my sanity. There's bugs on my face. Perfect.
How are things coming? Incredible.
Oh yeah. Probably should talk to him.
There might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via the scribes.
Of course.
And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save it.
Alright. Okay. So I'm going to collect the blood in this glass jar. I've got the tempter on this thing. Bucket of tar, so that's to reassemble the orb. More appropriate workspace. Okay, so that's like the bowl thing over there, next to the electric zappy field. Alright, let's go collect the blood, because we know where that is. The choir, we have to pick up some fungus. Fungi. Mushrooms, I believe. Transept. I believe it's just that one straight ahead. Actually, no, I think this one is the arsonist, the one who sat on a spike. But, you know, I could be wrong. Yeah, that's a spike. Okay. I'm kind of confused by the layout of this castle. Like, is this ground floor? Like, the castle is so tall that the elevator we took and all the sewer we went down, the everything we did, then this is the ground level. That, I'm really unsure about how that works. But oh well. Yep, blood right here. And that's why we have the string. Didn't I pick up some string from right upstairs? Ha! I am dumb. I forgot to pick that up. Good thing I came back here. At least now I know it's the third one. At least there's no monsters I have to hide from. Because in the quiet, collecting the fungus is gonna be stressful. Well, I did... No, I didn't. And he's back to normal. I got my sanity back. Huh, cool. Oh, it's so hard to resist the urge to just jump. I'm so used to Borderlands. It's this one, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to come back here again, but I've got like 50 odd tinderboxes. There's no real point of saving them. But I mean, you could reach down there, right? That's like an arm's length. Yeah, it's not that long. Alright. Maybe a monster now. But if I run out, maybe he won't spawn in time. Watch this be another place where the monster spawns right when you get to the door. I heard some movement like, well, there in my headphones. So I don't know if that's, don't know what that is.
Was there something else?
Okay, now the paralytics in the choir.
Said he found a face.
I do wonder how these people, Wire, Agrippa, and what's his name? And Alexander got here from the original world. Oh, there's multiple parts of the choir. Actually, that's kind of good because once you go through a door, a monster can't follow you through. So that's good. But this is nice and lit. Tinderbox, cool, cool. This place is nice and lit, so you don't lose any sanity, and you can slowly regain it.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines. Paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries.
So this is Daniel remembering things. Like that, all these flashbacks throughout the game is when Daniel's walking past and he's remembering what he did last time he was here.
You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Huh. Oh, okay, so the choir entrance is just this bit, okay. To the choir main hall. So is this inside then? Like, know what I mean? This is terrifying.
What are my
Is this inside, actually? I thought these were trees, but these are pillars. Well, I remember them as trees.
But now
But they're pillars.
misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? It is for the greater good. Are you doing
The torch has got no use in this place. Not torch, the lantern.
It is you who caused all this pain and death.
I'm just going to stick to the edges,
You
really.
accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it. None of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness.
My monitor went black. It does that sometimes, I think, because my computer's in that room, like my room next to me, and it's going through a hole in the wall into here, into the DisplayPort, and well, this is my voiceover studio. That's why I don't want my computer in here, because it's really hot as is. The computer in here will just overheat and suffocate me. That's not the right word, but still, it's gone again. My monitor. Damn you! Please stop. Let me just wiggle the cables or something. No, I'm hoping that's good. Hoping there's no problem. But yeah, I'm in my voiceover studio. It's very hot because of my ring light, I think. Maybe. I might have to open the door behind me, but it is 3:18 at night, and I'm not talking too loud, am I? Alright, just give me like a minute. Less than a minute, whatever. Okay. Is that Zemeco? No, it's not too bad, I think. Hey, Edward French, how's it going? Okay, so I've just opened the door behind me, and it's much cooler in this room. That's much nicer. But yeah, there's gonna be a bit of background noise, maybe. From maybe a washing machine. Washing machines don't go on at 3:20 in the morning. Tinderbox. Nice. Oh, that's so much nicer. I'm feeling so much cooler. It was so hot in here. Holy fuck. That's the problem. If I shout, my neighbor's gonna hear me. Like, she's just the wall behind me. Let's just check around, see if there's any orb pieces or anything. This is glowing. Yeah, piece of orb. Nice. Well, this is a torture device where there's only enough space for you to stand completely still. The rest is filled with spikes, and they just make you stand there. So as soon as you got the tiniest bit tired, you have to lean or something, you get stabbed. It's awful. The forger stood absolutely still. It's a forger. He probably just... I don't know how serious that is, actually. He may have stolen a lot of money somehow. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint line made his way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip, just for a moment. His knee jerked as he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had been ruptured and began to leak. Ah, that's awful. Like, you standing there, you've just got just enough space to just stand in there. It's awful. Let's leave this place. Oh, I've lost all my sanity. Okay, when I followed this edge, I'll follow the other edge. Why is it so dark? Is that just death? I assume so. Because if this is inside like everything else, where is all this fungus coming from? These are vines, right? This place is the worst. I'm gonna follow this edge. I liked how that one was open because you could just see, is this the way out? Yeah, okay. Wait, so what was over there then? I thought that was the way out, but I guess not. Oh, there's... no, let's just... whatever. I also have to find the fungus to paralyze Agrippa so I can safely transport him without his head. Oh fuck. Sprinting is not a good idea. But I have no choice at this time. That was the monster, right? I could be looking directly at him, but I don't know because of this red fog. Well, you know what? If I can't see him, he can't see me. Okay, looks safe for the moment. I'll get out of crouch, but I'll not sprint. My pinky finger really wants to press shift down to move faster. But I know. Actually, the monster's not lurking, because usually there's a sound cue for when the monster's lurking about. No, the music is different. This seems just like idle music. Like, I know there's a gap there, but... this place is so confusing. I need to find the fungus and pieces of the orb. How many have I got? I've got 3. 3 left. And this place is so big. To be fair, it might not actually be that big. It may just be, so confusing you just walk in circles. My game's frozen. I'm alright. Cool. The game just froze for like... oh, why'd I do that? Ah. The Brazen Bull. I like the name. But this is equally horrifying. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bull as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. The orb fragment? Maybe it's like behind or something? Huh. Yeah, there it is. But, I was thinking, like, when coming up with little nicknames and stuff, what I could call myself, my channel and all that. Jolly Legend, that's my Instagram name, is from when I was in secondary school. I won an award for, like, Legend of the Class. So I was like, my last name is Jolly, so just put Jolly Legend. The other one was the Bronze Bull, because I've got kind of a bronze toned skin color, and I was born in May. And I'm, you know, tall, wide shoulders, big guy, like a bull. So Bronze Bull is one of my other nicknames. Hey, fungus. Right here. Hey, there we go. I've got all 3. Sick. Can I just combine them? The substance needs to be purified. It needs to be purified? Wait, what? What does the note say? Notes, this. Paralyzer, confined, acquired, needs to be furred, extract it. I need large amounts to distill it properly. I assume, he will know what to do, Agrippa, once I go back to him. I need to find, 2 more orb pieces. And that should be all good. No doubt there's gonna be a monster, like, as soon as I exit this, like, confusing area. Was this where I came from, or was this not where I came from? But I can't cross anyway. That's good at least. It's not another place I'd waste time exploring. Fuck. Okay, he's over there. Oh, I'm looking at him. Well, it's so misty, I don't think he can see me this far away. But I'll still crouch and move just quietly. And hopefully we'll just go over that way instead. Don't tell me this is a dead end. It's a dead end. Great. Monster's right over there. Well, as long as I can't see him, I'm fine. The moment he enters my visual area, he's right over there. Perfect. This is so great. This is the absolute best situation you could be in right now. I'm just gonna have to slink behind each one of these things. But if he's just there, what can I do? I can't, like... I guess I can go around. But there's nothing here. Why would he spawn and trap me there? More and more importantly, why even is that there? There's nothing there. It's interesting that you just have the menu music here. It's like, this is the least... This is probably the scariest part of the game. And, we've just got menu music here. Okay, well, he's gone. Like, the opening menu, or whatever, is this music. Okay, the problem is I have no idea where the other two orbs could be. I could be walking in circles, but yeah, no idea. I've probably already been here as well. I think I have. Yep, I've been here. Iron Maiden. Okay, at least I know where I am. Okay, I went across the bridge. Did I go this way? I'm not sure. This is the entrance. Okay. Let's go this way then. This is the bridge. But is this the bridge I just crossed? Because it very well could be. I'll go this way, because I don't think I have been this way. And sticking to the edge seems to be my best bet so far. And this could easily be the way to the Bronze Bull. I have no way of knowing. I'll go around to the corner first and check that out. Oh, maybe you have to follow this thing. Ah, that would make sense. And this takes, this goes in between all the torture rooms. But there's nothing over here, and I would have to go over there to find out. But yeah, I'm just gonna try and follow this. Unless this is... Okay, yeah. Follow this. Seems to be the best method of action so far. Something happened over there. Could just be an idle sound though. Okay, I haven't been here. Perfect. Another orb fragment secured. There we go. Flashback. Cool.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
No. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, with the rope secured around his leg and stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. So what they do, they tie your arms and legs to the rope, and as they spun the rope got tighter. No, the rope spun the wheel. The rope got tighter and tighter until it crushed your limbs, or bones, or whatever. So once it crushed your limbs, then eventually, when you run out of energy, they'd grab a hammer and crush your chest to kill you. So following this pipe seems to be a pretty good idea. Let's continue on with that. Oh, that is right over there. Right over there. Shit. I feel like if I just kind of stay out of his visual preface, he'll just leave me alone. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Called someone a bitch. Ah, am I out of the range of the monster? Huh. Well, I was looking directly at him there. You can see when your screen shifts in the way it looks, that's when you're looking directly at a monster. God damn it. And this is where the Iron Maiden is, right? Anything over here? No. Wait, maybe. Wait, this is just the entrance, isn't it? Or it might not be. Yep. Maybe? I don't know. Okay, well, I've followed that one. And, let's follow this one, I guess. Let's find the bridge again. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Just one left. Perfect. This I've gone through. Okay. Go past the bridge and follow the one in the middle. Actually, I have to kind of keep that in my eyesight, so I don't lose track of which one. Okay, this one I have to follow, and the bridge is over there. Hopefully, just don't run into the monster. How's my sanity doing? Slight headache. Perfect. He's doing just fine. What's over here? Oh, this is the pillar that fell over. I've been here, haven't I? Yes, this is where I collect the fungus from. Perfect. Let me just see, I'm just gonna Google acquire, because this is complicated. Okay, the map. All pieces green. Oh, are there only 3 in here? Where's... It's 6 ore pieces, right? I'm not just missing one, am I? Poison gland, I've got that. Torture device, got that. Looking on the map on the wiki right now. You can't see that, can you? All pieces, okay. So, I've got 5 out of 6. I'll check the transept, maybe I missed one there. I'm checking the map right now on the wiki. All piece. There are 3. Oh. Damn it, I missed one. Okay. Cool, no problem. I just have to... If I save and quit, will this take me back to the entrance? See, it's the same music, right? Not wrong with that. Will this take me back to the entrance? Because I really can't be asked to hike it all the way across the map. Nope, it spawned me right back here. I guess the game has a really good save system. Oh well. Should I run into a monster? No big deal, I guess. I do have to just follow the pipe. They will originate at the... Where's the bridge? It's not there. Apparently it's possible if you're quick enough to get the brutes to jump down. Like I almost did. I thought you couldn't do that, but you can. Like if you jump over a pillar or something with good enough parkour skills, which I really do not have the ability to do right now, then you can do that perfectly fine. And of course I missed one of the pieces in the transept. Good thing I checked the wiki. I would have spent ages looking for another one. And probably died a few times because I'm just frustrated. Because I'm not frustrated. I don't know, whatever. But it's good, right? After I get the last orb piece, I shall be done with the scariest part of the game. Which honestly wasn't that scary because I'm good at hiding, apparently. I don't really like stealth in games, but I was fine here. Which is nice. Okay, just gotta go to the transept.
Find a way.
Again. Let's talk to him.
Looks like you cleaned out the choir. Head for the transept and find the rest of the orb pieces.
Remaining orb pieces can be found in the transept. Okay, cool. We didn't pick up one in the middle room. So that should be all good. Just go through the middle room and look around corners until we can find one. I should have known there was one in each room. There's probably gonna be a monster now once I collect the last one. At least I lit all this up, so there's no real problem. Oh, these damn pipes. I just realized. There's an orb piece right here. Is there a monster? Can't hear one, so I'm just gonna leg it. Just gonna sprint. Now the shadow is going to be collapsing the choir and the transept. So it's good that I collected everything. Perfect. The scariest part of the game, done. $3:40 in the morning. 18th of May. One day till my birthday. Turning 20. Hell yeah. I have gathered the ingredients.
Please, my faith is in your hands. I see that all the orb pieces you need. I know that.
This is no, that's fine. Okay. Maybe if I go. No, I'm pretty sure you have to get captured, go to jail, and then you can get you can put together the tonic. And here is where you're supposed to get captured. Where I was like, oh, come at me, mate. Come at me, mate. For some reason, I can't do accents while playing Amnesia. I'm pretty good otherwise. Hey, come at me, mate. I don't know what I'm doing. Yep, that's the choir and the transept being destroyed. What's there? Nothing. Now let's rush in at... Fucking hell! Oh, I didn't expect that to be like that. Holy shit. I thought it'd be like the first time where they run down the sides and they will get you. I didn't expect them to be three of them right there. I'm just going to be looking on my phone for my reaction, because that's got to be funny. Oh, that's quality. Nice. No, coming to taunt me. Alexander.
I hold no grudge.
Door is locked.
We are so
Okay.
very
This is the part if you stay here for too long and don't escape,
really drink from
the
Amnesia mixture.
the shadow will come and kill you, and that's literally an ending to the game.
You never
Okay.
did finish what you set out.
Loose bar, iron bar. Cool. That's
You
gonna be
talked about redemption,
useful.
how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait
Okay.
here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Is that working? We'll just click. There we go. Okay. There we go. Pure brute strength just knocked down that wall. Oh, we can pick this up again, can we? Nice. Oh, the shadow's closing in. This one's open, right? Yep. Okay, now to escape. This pauses the game, right? It doesn't take up time. There is little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. I am fortunate I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I have begun to wean myself out of my prison. When I first arrived, it felt like I was being buried inside a tomb. But now I feel the closed walls comforting me. As long as I'm here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of the wardens dropped a key down the pipes. Keep that in mind, it gave me hope for a second, thinking I could somehow escape if only I could reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king, and in my dreams I best you and escape your clutches, and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers. In my dreams. Okay. What's happened? Flashback? Oh, dead guy. Let's not look at him, he's naked. That's, demonetized. I'm pretty sure it's the guy who wrote the note. But, what am I to know? I'm just gonna check out for some items. Laudanum, nice. Bucket, nice. Tinderbox, cool. Okay, that's just that. That was a cell. Well, you could fetch some water, or I guess we could also use the iron bar, I believe. Can I use the item this way? No? There we go. Key in the pipe that cannot be reached. Shadows roaring. Rusty key. Cha-ching, cha-chum. Okay, now we have to run. Okay, at least that one's an open door, a push door. Perfectly good. Oh, fuck, I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate pulling things out of the way. I hate it so much. Come on, no! Can't die like this, not when I'm so close. Fuck, it's getting close. Ooh. You don't need to use the torch, I don't think. Why do you keep calling it the torch? It's a fudge. The lantern. Well, I guess you do need to use it because torches are going out. Imagine if you could light those, that'd be the biggest waste of time. And don't tell me there is splashy monster behind me. I'm assuming the splashy monster is the shadow. I don't actually know though. But you know, there wasn't any like obstacles or anything, so there's no real issue here. Just gotta keep on going. Escape from my prison cell. With all the pieces of the orb. I'm ready. I'm steady. Knave. Made it out. Nice and safe. Alright, was this the door that was locked before? Cells, okay. There's no need to go back though. Ah, note. What just happened? Dude, chill. What's going on? Flashback, maybe?
18th of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me, and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Altstadt lies a small settlement where Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children. We took the coach, went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others. As he went to take care of the
So this is where they kidnapped a farmhand, or a farmer. And Daniel helped. This is why Daniel drank the potion, so he'd forget all the terrible things Alexander made him do. Did I get Santi back for that? Okay, maybe I did. Who knows? Huh. The shadow is very ready. That is not where I want to go. But I need to put together the tonic, right? Can't go there. I'm assuming Agrippa would tell me where you have to make the tonic. Maybe like a... Well, that scared me a bit. Agrippa will tell you where to make the tonic. God damn it. Okay, didn't take any damage. Cool. What was the point in lighting everything? Did I lit anything up? I don't know. Well, it's all out now. That's just wasted tinder boxes. Damn you, Shadow. Oh, I am sprinting. It just feels really slow for some reason. It's kind of annoying that's it's like in the ways of... Ah, laboratory. Open. Sick. I assume I have to squeeze the juice out of this until the container is placed properly below. Large amounts of blood. Okay. I assume I have to purify the blood first? Possibly. Okay, blood needs to be... Okay, let's purify the blood by lighting it up, getting lit, and then closing that. Taking the lit blood, incomplete tonic, perfect. Doing that. Burning the thing. Okay, now we got the tartar, Tamter, and... Oh, I already put it in there, cool. Incomplete tonic. Okay. Okay, you're being difficult. There we go. Hey, it's like I'm actually turning it. Nice. Why is tonic? Perfect. I'm out of oil. This is not a good idea to refill my oil there. Better run.
The castle trembled, and I could hear the chancel collapse.
What's over there?
The laboratory might be accessible now.
It is. But I need a saw first, right? Let's check out over here first. Oh, okay. It's triggered.
Now, pay attention. First, feed me the tonic.
Oh, the saw just gonna be around here somewhere cool.
Move my head. As the tonic begins to run, you'll be able to cut off my head without taking my life.
Perfect.
Then, take my head and bring it with you.
I keep stabbing myself. God damn it, a wound is bleeding. At least I got a ton of them.
Yay, Alexander is opening into inner sanctum.
Cool.
What do you mean? Why wouldn't you enter the gate? We can't argue now. You need to act.
Alright. Do I have a saw? I don't, do I? Oh, okay. It's just a cutscene. Cool.
Quickly, off with the head. And then, whatever happens,
Do I have a saw?
get me through that gate.
Where's the saw? Where's the saw? I'm gonna assume it's through here. Hey. Bone saw. Nice. Off with his head.
I've always hoped fire would return and give me a second chance. But so...
I thought it was supposed to paralyze him so he couldn't feel any pain. Let's pick up his head. Now what is through here? Moon budge. Alright, cool. Let's keep going. We're close to the end, aren't we? Pretty good. 2 hours in. I'm assuming we'll be done by like 2 hours 30. And I think I'm gonna go with the canon ending for my run. Basically, how I would like, how to describe it, how the story would end like for me. So I'm gonna go for that ending, and then I'll replay the game. Not replay. I'll save and quit, and then then check out the other endings. Is there a fucking brute? God damn you. He's just chilling over there, though. I just have to make it to the very end, right? Oh no, do I have to break the machinery as well? Okay, I can't go that way. Do I need to go this way? Monster right there. But I feel like we have to disable some sort of machinery or something. Unless we just have to place the orb fragments in that little slot and it opens and there's no problem. I hope that's the deal. Okay. Bucket of tar. Piece of orb. Restorer. Achievement unlocked. Perfect. Let's go. Wait, what? I do have to destroy the machinery. God damn it. But the monster's right... Oh wait, is it just doing this now? Check my journal. Notes. Not this. Mementos. All by itself. So much must be done with the machinery. Alright. But that's where the damn monster is! Hopefully it's despawned by now. Because I couldn't go in there earlier. Like it wasn't possible. I just hope that the machinery would have been destroyed by the shadow. Well, he's not here now, and I'm assuming the gate's been destroyed. Hey. So do we just mess it up? Just maybe throw something at this? Okay, that wasn't useful. Oh, this sound is so close to that, the sound of the steam was really similar to the sound of, what do you call it? The sound it comes when the enemies have spotted you. Oh, note here. Cool.
10th of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have
This wasn't here before.
One of the girls escaped and I chased
Did
after
Alexander
her all
put
the
his
way
diary here?
upstairs.
I mean, Daniel's
I
diary here?
hunted her down, and what is her life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent.
But to kill an innocent, to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
Yeah. Maybe a box? This would, do something? Because I don't know what I get. Oh, iron rod. Do I have it? No. I've got a hammer and chisel. Maybe I could use that. Hopefully the box works. And this is what I'm assuming you have to do. Yay! It works. A few cuts and bruises. That doesn't sound good, so I'm just gonna make my way out. No problem. Cool. Thought I saw like a laudanum or something, but... Of course you're here now. If I see it over there, then I will go and hide over there. Oh, I can definitely hear it. Oh, it's very close. I shouldn't be sprinting, that gets it closer, but... It's so hard to see, it's so small. Do I have to trigger it to see me, or like... then hide or something? Because otherwise it might just be here for a long, long time. Oh, he's going. He's going. Cool. Cool. Chill. Chill. Perfect. Just don't look at him. It's a grunt, isn't it? I think so. I think we can just calmly walk along. As long as you don't look at it. Okay, he's quite far away. As long as I keep crouched, don't make too much noise, and don't run close to him, should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. Right. Nice. This was the wrong fucking way. The monster's gone the way I need to be. That's just fan-fucking-tastic. I'm hoping he despawned, but like... if he didn't, there's nothing really I can do. I can just kind of die and then hope he's not there the next time. Huh, the orb was gone. I'm assuming the thing absorbed it, but cool. Just gotta run. Inner Sanctum. Perfect. I'm thinking this is the last level of the game. Last section. 2 hours, 3 minutes in. Nice. I don't believe there's any enemies. Currently, you just have to solve the puzzle. Maybe it's a time limit, but I'm not sure. Okay, you have to spike yourself. You stand here or something? Okay, I've pricked myself. Should probably pop a laudanum just to keep myself healthy. Okay, prick yourself.
19th of August, 1839.
It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination.
So this is the end of like the bit before he drank it.
If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer. A monster.
And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I'm as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
And well, he does. I don't know if standing here actually does something. Oh, the door's open. Perfect. Door will not open. Why not? Heavy door sealed. Okay. Maybe there's a time limit? You have to go prick, prick. Prick, prick, boom. We have to light these things here? It sounds like I've done something. Well, it sounds like I'm out of sanity. If I was playing hard mode, my character would just died. But my light was on. What? That don't make sense. That's annoying. Okay, well, back to normal. Damn you, Shadow. Does this open the door now? Hey. Just have to stand there for some reason. Orb chamber. This is the game's end. Sick. Hey, Aaron. How's it going?
I was wondering if you were going to show up.
Alexander, why are you naked? I can't look at you. Demonetize. Okay, perfectly. He's censored. Nice.
Am I
There you go. Censored.
good and evil? Such comforting concepts, but hardly a
So for the good ending, we have to wait for him to open the portal and then stick Agrippa's head through it. And that's the good ending. Okay. So I'm assuming this is charging up. It's giving you a warning that, yeah. For another ending, you have to knock down these pillars, and that's basically all. Yeah, now everything's spinning. Nice. Just gotta have his head ready. Perfect. I just gotta wait for a bit. So, stream, how's it going? Comments, chat, how you feeling? This is a dull moment. We just have to wait and watch. I'll try and showcase all the endings if it allows me just to sit. If it says continue after the in the main screen, then I'll redo it. But if there's not, I'll just tell you what the other endings are. When this is good. I'm hoping the quality is much higher of the stream compared to yesterday because the bitrate is up. But I don't know. I've been watching on the tiny little screen on my phone in vertical.
Do you see it?
Hey, it's open. Yee. Oh, it'll open very soon. Okay. He just wants to return home, though.
I can finally return.
Oh, got a sense of that. Wait for it to open. There we go. Yes! Achievement unlocked. Benefactor. So this is the good ending. So the shadow kills Alexander. And then the shadow kills you. Which is, sounds pretty morbid so far. But you reawaken in the new world. Well, it's not a new world, I guess it's an old world. But the better world you reawaken in. This is where Alexander, Agrippa, John Weyer.
There he is.
Weyer.
Do you see him, Weyer?
Weyer, yeah.
He deserves so much more.
This is where they come from. Where there's all sorts of real cool stuff.
I know you can.
Loads awesome stuff, I guess. I just said the same thing twice. But it's a much cooler place.
Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
So then Daniel moves on and lives in the other world, I assume. That's the ending, that's what it implies. A frictional game production. Okay, let's see if we can just skip this so I can... Yeah, okay. The end. ODN 314. Let's do that. ODN... I'll type that into the chat. ODN 314. This is the password for something in game. Yeah, continue. I believe this will be right in the last last section, hopefully. Hey, here we go. Now the next one.
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see a
Let's knock down these pillars.
to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Don't do that.
There we go.
I realize you doubt my abilities. Stop it.
There we go.
You are ruining it. We are so close. I beg you. Maybe I'm
Boom.
killed us. You killed us both.
No, I just killed you, and I forgot to censor you. Survivor. Achievement unlocked. So I guess it's the quickest ending, so if you're speedrunning, you want to do that. Or I guess you could just die in the prison. That's also an ending, but it doesn't really count. It shouldn't count for a speedrun at least, but it is an ending.
It was my greatest triumph,
I also like this one,
and I never looked
because
back.
Daniel lives on with his life. Because he just lives on Earth as a human being. There he kind of floats off as like a metaphysical spirit thing.
You think I was afraid, fleeing Brennenburg? Huh. Quite the
I'm assuming all the monsters died because of the shadow as well. The shadow spared Daniel because he got the orb back from Alexander.
I knew it was my purgatory, hellfire made to wash away my sins. There's no denying the things I've done,
And this is the opening place.
but I have paid my tribute.
But Daniel, like, in the beginning when he drinks the amnesia potion, he goes from there, like the inner sanctum, all the way back here. Somehow. Unless he takes it with him, drinks it there. Yeah, that makes more sense. And yeah, the castle crumbles in the background. Ike 271. There. The end, and continue. Now this is the bad ending. Where you don't do anything, basically. You let Alexander go through the portal, let him go back home, even though he's banished because, you know, he's an evil being.
You were going to show up.
And yeah.
I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now?
So here Agrippa dies because either you left him there and didn't give him the tonic and sawed off his head, and he just dies because the shadow crushes the castle. Because that's what happens at the end. The castle collapses. So in the good end, in the neutral ending, I guess, Daniel leaves and the castle crumbles behind him. So that's basically what happens every time. In the good ending, you go to the new world. Alexander dies here. And in the bad ending, Alexander goes to the new world and you die here when the castle collapses because the shadow destroys it. Well, the shadow kills you, then the castle collapses, but still. But yeah, Agrippa would have died if the castle collapsed on him, or he would have died because he just stayed in his bag and he eventually the tonic wore off and he dies. So yeah, the neutral ending, Agrippa dies, Daniel lives, and Alexander dies. And the good ending, Agrippa lives, you live, Alexander dies. Bad ending, Agrippa dies, you die, and Alexander lives. So yeah, let's watch what's going on. Then we can get the final code, and I'm pretty sure it's a password to a file on the, like, in my computer, and like really, Actually, I just don't want to switch my streaming software over, so I'll... Actually, in the meantime, when this is happening, I will, search what that code does. Amnesia code. Unable to collect a server. Please don't tell me I've just gone offline. Amnesia code. Amnesia, the Dark Descent, super secret code. Yeah, so it goes Ike 271, Tier 299, or ODN 314. But what does it do? Okay. Okay, so it opens a .ir folder with like loads of art and designs and information about the engine and videos. Huh. So it's pretty cool. And achievement locked, sacrifice ending. Sacrifice so that Alexander, the evil one, can live. Interesting.
Please, let me go.
So this is all the spirits or memories haunting him of the people he tortured and killed. And you die slowly just to sink it in. That you can try and escape, but you just eventually you can't. The shadow will kill you. And there you go. You're dead.
Thank you, my friend.
That's Alexander.
Your sacrifice won't be forgotten. You will be celebrated forever.
I wonder what that means, really. The end, and then Tier 299. The end. So yeah, these are all, if you combine them, I don't know how you know which order they're in, though. It goes Ike 271, then Tier 299, then ODN 314. So those are Norse gods, right? ODN is Odin, Tyr is Tyr, and Ike is either Nike, but I'm pretty sure that's a Greek god, Nike, and maybe there's a god called Ike. I don't know, could be, but it's pretty cool, isn't it? But guys, there we go. We've completed Amnesia in just 2 streams. I guess, yeah, it is a short game. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed these last 2 streams, and let's hope for many more to come. So onwards and so onwards. I don't know how to phrase this, but more streams to come. My birthday's tomorrow, so I might not stream then, or I might in the morning of my birthday, like I've been streaming at night time, and or maybe it's later today, so in the afternoon today after I wake up, then I might stream then. But guys, I've been really enjoying this so far, and I hope you guys have been too. So, see you guys later, and goodbye. Let me just wait a few seconds so that the delay catches up, and end stream. Bye-bye.